In this video, we'll be walking through how to track form abandonment in Zoho Forms with Insiteful and Google Tag Manager. It takes just 2 clicks to track form abandonment in GTM with Insiteful. We'll start by creating a new tag in Google Tag Manager. While that loads, I'll switch over to my Insiteful account. As you can see, I'm on the install page where I have 2 tracking codes that I'm going to copy onto my website. I'm going to create a custom HTML tag and just paste in these 2 codes. It's very simple. If I want to use some other feature like save and continue later, I'll need to enable document write. Other than that, I'll choose which pages I want this code to trigger upon and hit save. And that's all there is to it. Now you're tracking abandoned forms. Now for configuring Google Tag Manager with Zoho Forms. In your GTM account, go to Workspace and copy the container ID in the top right. Then, in Zoho's Form Builder, navigate to the Share tab, then Track Entries. Click Google Tag Manager in the sidebar navigation and then click the Configure button. Now you'll paste the container ID and enable a few of the events, and you can give your form a nickname if you'd like. For the purposes of form abandonment, you'll want to enable the Form View and Page View events. Now we're going to jump back to Google Tag Manager. We'll define custom triggers for each of these events. To do so, create a new tag, then click Triggers and choose a plus button to create a custom trigger. Under Trigger Configuration, choose Custom Event. You'll copy the event name from the second column of the Zoho configuration page and name your trigger something memorable like Zoho Forms View Trigger. You'll probably want to repeat the same steps next for the Page View trigger, and you can set both of these triggers on the same Google tag. Finally, once you've done this, you can copy and paste the Insiteful tracking code into a custom HTML tag, just as we did in the first step. Now you can click Save, preview your changes, and hit Publish to go live with your changes. Be sure to hard refresh by hitting Ctrl or Command Enter after updating GTM. When a user fills out your forms, the partial entry data will now get captured by Insiteful. You'll get notified immediately anytime an abandoned form is captured, and you can view all your leads and partial entries in Insiteful. You can also sync this data to your own CRM, marketing software, retargeting ads, whatever you like, and it takes just a few clicks. As you can see, recovering missed opportunities doesn't have to be complicated. You can start tracking and optimizing all of your forms and recovering missed opportunities today with Insiteful.